What's going on, guys? So we're back at the car again today. I actually just got back from Ace picking up some more bolts, some bigger washers and stuff like that, because that shit was going to bother me having those 3 or 4 just different ones. So, and then we got enough bolts for the other side. I got some new screws for the light buckets. I'm probably going to take this fender off and just redo this and try and get everything right this time. It's a new day, so a lot less tired, you know. Going to be doing this at the beginning of my day instead of the end, so I should be able to knock this out pretty easily, I'm hoping. All right, so I just installed the front left fender, passenger side fender, and I had to stop recording because I was getting ready to start hitting shit. Like, I was absolutely losing my mind. It's all good now. So, moving on. All right, so I just got back from another trip from Ace. I had bought the wrong size bolts. I bought 4 right size and 8 wrong size. So, yeah, hopefully that is the last trip because they're closed for today. So, let's get this going. All right, so done for today. Literally got nothing. Today's probably been the worst day of the build so far because got nothing done. I've been here for about 3 hours now, 3-4 hours, 3.5 hours. But yeah, all I got is, this is what I'll show you guys. So retarded. So we got the fender totally on. Can't see probably, but the light bucket is figured out. We have the stainless steel screws on there. You can see them. They line up nice. And then the only thing is the chrome little thing to hold the light on. But so what's taken all, and then I replaced all of the other washers that weren't stainless steel with stainless steel. Now I bolted the fender on down here. So that's literally everything I did yesterday, except for the light is on there with the washer and the, you know, little angler on there. So I think what's taking so long is all these trips to Ace, and it's annoying because I have the bolts, but a lot aren't stainless, some are rusted, they're all a lot of mismatch, and I'm just trying to make it all nice. So I don't have, see, this is what I'm up against pretty much. I have bolts like this. This is pretty much destroyed, doesn't even have like a head anymore. And then I have bolts like this. So I could just put it together like that, but that would bother the absolute fuck out of me. So I'm just gonna call it a day and come back on Monday, go to Ace, get the right bolts, and that should be it. Because like I said, I have the hood bolts and I have the hatch bolts and everything like that. So then the door bolts, it's really just along the fender and everything. There was so much mismatched shit. And then the battery cover and then the other side, like the master cylinder cover or whatever the hell it is, both of those had 4 mismatched screws and bolts, so they weren't even really on the car. It was kind of just sat there. And then the cowl, I have not a single screw for that. I'm gonna have to try and find what size screws the cowl gets held on there by right here. So yeah, that's about it really. Once I get the hatch on there and everything, it should line up pretty good. I can, you know, the tail lights, I have most of the screws. A lot of the, all of these are pretty much not here. I probably have 1 or 2 of the same. I was literally pulling screws out, like they just sat the screws in it. It's kind of crazy. So yeah, this is where we're at with it. Pretty much got the sides. Still literally didn't figure out anything with the door because fucking got so caught up on this fender and everything like that. But I mean, doesn't hit, the line doesn't look crazy. I'm thinking it's just the weather stripping not being there, you know? There's no like cushion or anything like that, so I don't know. Even this, I don't know if you can see the striker or whatnot. Shit looks like it's supposed to hit it, but yeah, I'm not. It's one of those things that at the end of the day, like if it comes down to it, I'll just take it to a body shop, someone who knows what the fuck they're doing, and they'll line it up or shim it or whatever the hell they gotta do. So make sure to like the video for all these struggles. I will see you guys on Monday when I'm back at it. So we're back at the car today. Actually, my dad is with me. I'm gonna be putting the other fender on with the stainless steel bolts. And yeah, pretty much putting the fender on. We're probably gonna get the other door on, and hopefully that'll go on there smoothly instead of not having to be shimmed or adjusted again. Alright, so my dad just left, but we got the door on, so that's great. It actually lined up real nice, so a lot better than the other one did on the first try. So that was great. As you can see, it actually looks straight, you know, straight as it needs to be anyway. So then we also got this side to close and to be lined up as well. So maybe you could be nitpicky about it, but all right. So thankfully I know how this goes on. I even had to figure out how this went on there yesterday, but now I'm pretty confident I know how this goes. So nah, I fucking put it on wrong. That's fan. Ow, sweat. This now you guys see why this shit is a nightmare for me. I was losing my mind. I can't remember anything. Butter. Okay, cool. Now this, you gotta like put the notch. Oh, I want to make sure you guys can actually see this shit. I think I explained this earlier, but you take, from my understanding, you take that side and you just kind of going like that, and do a little twisting around, a little twisting around here, and I'm gonna have to put the camera down. Tweaking on that. No. Yo, see on the other one, I was having this exact issue with this top, like, button thing. I ripped it off the other one. I can't even lie. I won't even lie to you guys. I just ripped it off, and I hope. I'm buying new ones. I'm getting new headlights, so I'm just putting these on so I can assemble the car again. All right. So, but this is like, come on. I need to at least. If I can't do this, my gosh, I need to get like this is. It's just such an unfucking believable thing to me. So Alright, so it looks like this was just holding me up. This is, I believe it's just Teflon from inside of the locking washers I got, or locking nuts I bought. I don't think they're locking anymore if this comes out, to be honest with you. I don't know if it's because they're cheap or it's because the way I put them on or whatnot, but that was just kind of stopping the bucket from going on there, so I should be able to just push it on now. You guys heard that, I'm sure. Alright, that should be money though. I better have bolts. Oh man, that's some true heartbreak. I fucking can't believe I don't have a bolt for this. This has been my life for the past couple days. That shit is mad heartbreaking. The fucking bolt is right there. Oh my god, that's annoying as shit. Alright, it's not a Loctite though, so. Amazing to me, that's all it is. That's what I'm gonna call it today. Just putting that fender on, getting the doors on, everything like that. Tomorrow I'm gonna get the hood on, hatch on, and just keep going. I'm sure I might only get one thing done because just, you know, keep getting this hardware. Keep buying the wrong sizes and everything is kind of annoying. I would definitely recommend anyone just buying the bolt kit, I think they're called. So much, you know, it has a lot of hardware in it, but you know, you're probably better off just having extra if anything. The only thing I have to do tomorrow when we put the hood on, we want to put the cowl on as well. It didn't come with any screws, so I'm going to be trying a couple bolts to see what you know, tightens into these. And yeah, I'm not too sure if I can buy new. I'll have to look into that. I might need new shit on my yeah, I'll have to look into that tonight. Around the back. The hatch should be the easiest thing to put back on, to be honest with you. The only thing is I'm gonna buy 2 of the same type bolts for this because I know they were off on that when I took it off. So that's about it. Other than those are the same. It should be perfect. I mean, it should be fucking back up and going. So real soon here. Then I'm gonna take out this blower, and that should pretty much open up the entire inside more than it already is. I mean, so, and that should open up the more access to the firewall holes and stuff like that. So we could do that. After we do that, we're gonna clean out this engine bay more than it already is. You know, just get rid of all these coils and stuff like that. Looks like they're just all bolted on, so that shouldn't be too difficult. I'm not sure if I've mentioned it in the videos, but I've also been spraying this on the control arms, bolts and stuff like that every time I'm here, just to try and make my life a little bit easier when that job comes. Actually pointing out those bolts in there, I think we're going to spray those today as well. So it's pretty much what I've been doing at the end of every day. So I guess that's a good tip. I don't even know if this is the right thing. I'm pretty sure it is. But hold on, let me see if I can focus that a little bit more than that. Alright, whatever. That's fucking crazy. All right, so back at the 280. You guys just watched me put the hood on there with my dad. It's kind of a pain in the ass, and we noticed that it needs a little bit of adjusting right here. We thought that we were just gonna be able to adjust the bolts in the front to be able to just move it. I don't know if you can see, right? Shit. See how there's a little bit of play in the bolt? Make it closer. On the top. Well, you can move it, slide it kind of up and down. So we tried that. That didn't work. But then we came to the problem. Hopefully the latch isn't broke. I mean, it's kind of like flimsy, but I think I could just straighten it out and it should be fine. Not the end of the world. It's just this. I think when the engine bay was redone, or why ever it looks this way, because in the pictures when I bought it, this was kind of a big selling feature, was how clean the engine bay looked. So I don't know. I mean, hopefully the car didn't get fucking hit in the front or something, but you know, everything else looks straight. I think it was just like a renovation type deal. So, oh yeah, sorry, I totally lost my train of thought there. Shit, it's just very, very flimsy, and when we straighten it up, like we straightened it before, so I can't really bring it up any much higher. It's fine, you know, the engine comes down, or not the engine, the hood comes down fine. Kind of hits a little bit, you know, so it needs to be straightened out there. But even if I do this and I close it, oh shit, now you really can't see. Okay, well you couldn't see once I close it, but pretty much when this goes into this hole, it needs a lot of pressure to actually put that spring up, and it eventually pushes this down toward the hood. It pops up again. So yeah, don't know if I'll end up buying a new latch or think about just welding a like L bracket under this to like reinforce it, so it just is way more sturdy. So not too sure. We're probably gonna go the L bracket route. I mean, that's gonna be the first shot anyway. So yeah, now I think I'm just gonna try and get these little hood things on and call it a day. It's not nothing too much is really going on. Kind of just getting the back in order. I know everyone saw me take the car apart and stuff like that, so it's just kind of nice. And I don't know if I used the bolts that came with it, the right size and the right heads and everything like that, but it might just be because they're stainless. But you'd see the bolts. I think it looks cool, but I was just like, I don't know if I used the wrong bolts or something like that, but I was like, I like it. Those time lapses make it look like I know what I'm doing actually. Now, so it's on there obviously. Pretty straight, right? That back end, I hate how that pops up, but that might even get brought down when I put the cowl on there. No, it's gonna have to stay. I don't know why it's like that. It's like, that's why I kept loosening these and stuff like that. I felt like I could push it down more, but I don't know how much more I could bring it down, to be honest with you. You see how there's a tiny bit of gray under the bolt? I thought I'd be able to get that little bit of room. Honestly, I might need to at least get it to where it's flush with it to get flat. So, and then another one of those things, I had to bend this or pull this up a little bit. So when this pushed down, because this part was like angled down in the car when I first put it in there, now it's somewhat flat. So yeah, it seems like this is just a lot of just realigning everything and trying to get it as close as I can. Yeah, I mean, it looks good, and the bolts are on there tight. The bolts are a nightmare to screw on, but once they're on there, it's, you know, it's relatively easy to do. So that's what I'm working with right now. So this side decided to give me less issues, and it looks like it's going to line up smoother than the other side. I don't know what's up with the back here. Like I said, I don't know if once I put the cowl in, it'll look a lot more clean, you know, or lined up. The bolts that I decided to pick are the same size. Wait, are they? I don't think they are. No, they're not. Well, that's a real bitch. Are these holes different sizes? I don't think these are factory. Can't even lie. Yeah, see, that's like money. Okay. That I can't push down. I can't fucking... That's in there. So I don't even need to bend this, actually. I mean, I'm going to, just to make it, you know, cleaner. But if I just push that down, I could just bolt this in. And yeah, it doesn't really line up with this fucking hole, but I'm gonna force it to. And I think once I get new, I ordered these yesterday. These window things, just pull them out. They're all like fucking loose. They don't really sit in the window anymore that well, so. And some of them I don't even have. So I bought new ones of these, so once these come in, and then I straighten these out, I should have a nice cowl on this side. I mean, I'll hopefully find a screw just a little bit bigger than that one and screw that in there, but yeah, we might just drill a bigger hole or something like that. I don't fucking know. We'll figure it out though when the time comes. Bodywork's coming along. Getting excited to finally get to changing out some undercarriage parts and getting under there, but it should look pretty decent. It's been sitting in California for fucking long time now, so it should be in pretty good shape. Man, it's so cool. Such a cool car. Yeah, I'm just tapping the cowl holes now. My dad just showed me how to tap them. Now I'm gonna tap the other 3. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Get the cowl on there. I do have to go buy lock washers like an idiot. I forgot to do those. And I think I'm gonna re-tap these little compartments that I had a nightmare getting on and off, because now that I know how to tap, it's so much better. Like, now I know what it is anyway. So it's like, yeah, that's definitely what I should have done with those instead of screwing them in like how I did. But yeah, you live and learn. So that's what this project is right now. And for anybody like me who didn't know what a tap was, so this like little drill thing, you could buy a tool instead of using vice grips. I forget, there's another, crescent wrench is the other option that they were saying that you can use for it, but I think this is probably a little bit better. But you just put that end in the hole, and it pretty much just makes threads, so you can thread a new screw into it of a bigger size or of the same size but with threads. So yeah. So I just realized my microphone was off, and well, nothing really happened, but I did put all the new black things in there because I'm gonna go get the lock washers and then put the cowl on. Okay, so I'm back at the car today. I'm just gonna be putting on the hatch. I've just been kind of getting the bolts and everything. And that's all I'm probably gonna get done. Alright, the hatch is back on it. Starting to look more like a car, so that's good. Still works real good. Can't lie. Now it has two of the same exact bolts. Very good. Oh yeah, I took the mirror off. Alright, so I'm going to end this video a little bit differently than I usually end the videos, because I've said several times throughout this video what the next few steps are going to be. So I'm not going to repeat myself, but as far as everything else goes, it's all on. Everything's bolted on there. You know, everything has new hardware, proper, right size. You know, the hood bolts aren't extremely long or anything like that. So, you know, I know a lot of it will be getting taken off again in the future, you know, once I get the engine and all that kind of stuff. But kind of just wanted to do this so I have the proper hardware when I do dismantle it, and, you know, I'll be able to bag it up and make everything a lot easier and way less trips to the hardware store. So just trying to, you know, start from scratch and go from there. So make sure to like the video, subscribe, leave some comments, and look forward to seeing everybody in the next video.